What is up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited to show you what will be probably the biggest lighting setup that I've ever done, and I can't wait to break it down to you. And guys, if you're wondering, this whole setup is going to be completely powered by my friends at Novsight. They hooked me up with 6 of the X series pods, which I'm going to be pairing up with the 4 X series spotlights that I had running as my ditch light. All right, guys, let's start with the pods themselves. Here we have the installation manual. Adventure is calling, always is. Here we go. Let's start with the pods. They have that signature Novsight build quality. Aluminum housing, IP68 waterproof rating. You know, these lights are really my favorite. I can't stress it enough, you know, how tough these little guys are. I mentioned already the IP64 rating. In addition to that, the lens looks and feels tough. This thing can handle rocks, mud, water, anything you can throw at them. You know, you can just tell that these things are built for off-road abuse. You know, and they just feel tough, man. They feel heavy. They have the amber cover with the X shining through the lens, and you know, this is gonna give it the amber color, but the X also shines amber or white. It all depends how you wanna run your X's. But imagine this, all 10 of them shining up there on top of the roof. Well, guys, enough with the talking. Let's get to work. With all 6 are here, I'm gonna break those up, take out the crossbar from inside the box, and start working on the installation. Okay, guys, here's the crossbar. Here I got the towers that are gonna be running up the pillars. But remember, before you disconnect anything and you play with electricity, always remember, disconnect the positive post, because that's more important than anything. Always remember, first things, disconnect this and then stop messing with the cables. We got 2 already out, 2 more to go. Got my little helper here. One more, right? One more to go. We'll have all 10 to start hooking them up to start tying them up to the bar. Hopefully it's not too late. If not, we'll continue in the morning.
Here we
But
go.
for now, thank you. So we got all 10 now. Well, guys, it is getting a little late, and I don't want to have to go through all of this when the night falls, because I'm not gonna see anything. And I got a lot of little tiny pieces here, parts, screws, you name it. But let me show you what I've done so far and what I'm gonna continue doing tomorrow morning. I already have one of the pillars installed. You can see how solid this thing is. But I'm not gonna do the other one yet because I have to run the cables. At least the main line, I'm gonna run it behind the pillar. The main line is gonna be running behind this pillar right here. I'm gonna cut it for now, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay guys, so basically what I'm doing here is catching up, because tomorrow I want to finish the installation. So I decided to start doing this daisy chain, but along the way you're gonna have to be cutting the main line and installing each pod individually to the main line. So we got one switch and two main wires. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install 5 to one of the main wires and the other 5 on the other end to the other wire. So what I'm doing here, before I put the electrical tape or anything, is just welding together all the white cables, which they're gonna be lighting up the white X. The yellow ones are gonna be lighting up the amber X, and then you got your power line, which is the red, and the negative, which is the black cable. Then again, right here we already got the Novsight connectors, so we don't have to do anything here for this one, which is this part right here. But I might cut here and connect this one right here, cut here, and connect this one right here. So basically you're just cutting the main line every 7 or 8 inches, and you go connecting all the pods to the main lines. That way at the end of the connection, all you're gonna have is one switch. Well, good morning guys. As you can see, it's a beautiful morning. Thankfully the weather is gonna allow me to finish this installation today, because it's been horrible past 3 or 4 days. But let me show you what I did right here. All the cables are already covered with electrical tape. Of course, it's not tucked back behind the bar yet, because I want to see how it looks first on top of the car, so that I can hide these main lines behind the crossbar. But so far so good. I did have to change the fuse, because 115 amp fuse is powering 2 pods, so it wasn't gonna hold the power of all 10 pod lights. So I did went ahead and changed it for a 40 amp fuse. I think 40 amps will be enough. Let's get back to work. I'm gonna put it on a time lapse, so the video is not that boring, with some nice music. I will start working on it. Snap. Can't really tell them too much, because I already snapped 2 of them. Just enough. Let's go to the other side.
Oh, that's looking amazing.
Well guys, I'm almost done. Just some final adjustments. I'm just tying up the bolts so they don't swing back and forth. And all I gotta do is just hide the cable back here, the main line to the crossbar. But right now I'm excited with the outcome. Every time I go down there and I look up, this looks like a whole new Jeep. And man, am I happy for this? Oh yeah.
Well, guys, I'm super happy with the outcome. These things at night are gonna look amazing. The X's, and then you have the halos shining red in the bottom. I always wanted a light bar on the roof, and what better than all these X-Pods from Novsight. I can't express how grateful I am with Novsight and how they've helped build this rig from basically nothing all the way up to the roof. So let's see it at night, and just with a snap of a finger, it's gonna be night.